Mr. Wilson. I'm putting you on the spot, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, sir.
You've been here almost 5 years now.
5 years plus 36.
Right. Favorite memory? Go.
Favorite memory? I guess working with all the kids, having fun with them in the dorms. There's a lot of memories, but none of any real favorite one. Just coaching soccer. Oh, maybe I just talked to Mr. Vines. Dumping water on Shepherd Hall students from the balcony as we took their Shepherd Hall picture. Bud would get them all lined up, and the other dorm master and myself would dump pails of water on them just before the picture was clicked. And we could see the water coming down, and Bud would take the shot. So it'd be like Niagara Falls on the students, so that was kind of fun. I think after that they put up the screen porch, so we couldn't do that.
The way I teach comes from Mr. Wilson, as I've incorporated some of my own ideas into what he's taught me. I was in his classroom from my first year teaching my first ever class at GRA, so he was able to actually mentor me while I was teaching for my first semester.
Super cool guy. If anybody knows how to prep you for college, it's that guy. Definitely deserves the Teacher of the Year award every year, as far as I'm concerned.
One of the best guys at the school. I mean, hands down. I wish I had him as a teacher. I heard he was real good at prepping for college.
Solid examples of what can be done when you just stick to something for your entire career. Just a solid foundation of just a life's work that they've built up at this place in particular. Great examples of something to shoot for as a teacher. Just to try and hone your craft for so long is admirable. To not throw in the towel after 5 years or so, but to stick with something this difficult is just something that I really respect.
Class is pretty hard, but I know he's a sweetheart.
It's pretty crazy that Mr. Wilson was my baseball coach when I was 8, 9 years old, and then we end up working together a few years together, and I appreciate everything that he's helped me through the years.
I knew Mr. Wilson when I was in high school because I was friends with his son, and I never thought that I would be working with him as a colleague. I've never felt myself as an equal to him in any way. He's been a father figure, a validator, a role model. He has been a warm smile with a constant concern for the best interests of the students and his colleagues. And he has an amazing hearty laugh that would warm a room, and he can find happiness even in the harshest of obstacles.
Mr. Wilson has been a great role model for me. I started my educational path as far as an educator is concerned in the social studies realm. So I mean, talking Hall of Fame social studies teacher right there, Mr. Wilson. So it's always good to be able to stay fresh in the social studies world. So Sharping, Wooding, and Kroll and all those guys. It's good to hang out with them, and obviously Wilson's kind of the ringleader. And 41 years at any place without beating your head against the wall, I think it's an accomplishment, let alone to thrive at a place for 41 years and really build a foundation and kind of a model for what boarding school education is and should be. So just big congratulations to Mr. Wilson, and going forward, best of luck.
Nice of them to send all these warm wishes, and it's been a fun 41 years with all the students, including this year too.
Favorite moment in your GRA career?
Oh, geez. Probably the first time I was here. There was actually twice. I was elected Teacher of the Year, and I had a couple of winning basketball seasons as a basketball coach. And I think one of the banner 1984 that has the 10-5 record was a team I coached, and that was the first banner ever raised in that gym.
He's just a funny guy. I love cracking jokes with him. He talked to me about what it's like to be really old and have gone to Xavier. Have a good rivalry with him.
One of the best educations you could get at Xavier University. I got my degree in math there, my Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, which I'm using still today. What did you get from the University of Dayton?
Shall not be mentioned.
I've always viewed Mr. Trombley as patience. When I see the way he works with his boys in the math class, it's amazing to me how he could be here for so long and still have that patience.
It's been nice to teach with Mr. Wilson and Mr. Trombley for the last few years that I've been here. They've been here for a long time. And it'll be a great loss to the students that have never been able to get to meet him. So couple of great guys, and they get to retire, so good for them.
They're just wonderful colleagues, and speaking personally, I know them on a social level too. We've met each other socially, so they're both very nice people, and we will miss them sorely because they just can't be replaced. Some teachers like them, with all the knowledge and experience they have, bringing to our academy is just something that won't be able to be made up easily. Good luck on their retirement, and I wish them well in the future. But I'm sure I'll see them in the future anyway. So, but good luck on their retirement.
I never really had a grandfather, and that both of mine actually passed away before I could really meet them. So I always find a lot of value in relationships with grandfather figures in my life. Mr. Trombley and Mr. Wilson both being that kind of person, and I swear this isn't an old joke, but really they're just full of wisdom and full of life experience. There's a lot to learn from them, not just as educators to aspire to be like, but also just as men, men of the world and men of society, with a lot of integrity and a lot to offer. Just good people to learn from in general. So I wish them all the best in their retirement.
I wish Larry and Jed luck. Best of luck in all future endeavors. While we are losing two great teachers to retirement, your families are gaining two great people for the time that you're going to have to spend with them. So certainly best of luck. Larry and Jed, I still have your contracts for next year if you want to sign. They're still in my drawer. Time's still not up. That offer is still there. Certainly we're going to miss you guys. In my mind, Larry and Jed, you guys are now entering the faculty emeritus stage, where while you're not with us anymore in terms of from an employment standpoint, you're certainly with us from a history standpoint, from a legend standpoint, and the door is always open, and we expect to see a lot of you going forward.